I've told people ever since I was 8 years old, beginning to collect fossils in my neighborhood, that all I've ever wanted to do was to go out and find interesting things and bring them back and show to people.
What is this now? Is this just another?
Oh, it's another gold bar, a very nice shiny one. It says that it was $690.84 back then. Here's the research vessel Arctic Discoverer, where we live for 4 months every year.
You just anchor out there? And
no, we keep our position with satellite navigation and such. It's too deep to anchor. There are plenty of gold bars out there. We're going to focus in on some of that material here in a second.
Now this is the culmination of a dream. Oh yeah, this is Xena. This is 568 ounces.
Which is?
It's heavy.
Finest Known presents the Central America Collection.
Here we are lowering the robot submarine Nemo into the ocean, and it's beginning its hour-and-a-half dive to the bottom of the ocean. It takes a long time to get down there.
I became involved with the SS Central America on a front porch drinking a six-pack with a neighbor of mine back in 1983. So I became involved nearly 40 years ago. I reviewed those sonar records and decided that an object that had been identified as a large geological feature was in fact very likely a shipwreck.
Know what that is?
and there's the gold bar.
And here's a gold bar we're plucking from the seabed.
The largest single gold artifact from the gold rush, the Eureka bar.
So I remember when I saw the ingots for the first time, and he opens the vault door, and it was electric for me. Every time I bring it out, there's a whole crop of new people that see it in the news, local news media, whatever, and they bring their families out, they bring their sons and daughters. It's got a life of its own, and it just continues to grow. It doesn't like have an ending to a story. It just keeps on going.
I got it.
The SS Central America was forgotten as a disaster, even by the generation that lived it. In 1988 through 1991, most of the focus was on the over 2 tons of gold that we recovered. But there were other artifacts.
The artifacts have become known for the first time. Clothing, pipes, things that were attached to a human that was either on the ship, lost on the ship, or even survived the shipwreck.
That's cool too. Oh wait, where are the Levi's? The Levi's are over there. Because Levi's apparently opened up in like the 1870s, and those are dated to 1850 because of the shipwreck. That pair of Levi's is the oldest pair of Levi's known. Those are cool.
I think it's really interesting learning about gold and points. And I feel like people should know about the history of our country.
Seeing that enthusiasm, it kind of brought to light what the Central America has done for a lot of people that I've watched over the past 23 years exhibiting this treasure. And then watching veteran coin dealers come over and see it through a different lens, but it's nice to see people seeing it for the first time.
The SS Central America has constantly revealed itself to me over those 40 years. There is new stuff I'm always still learning. For me, it's kind of like an ultimate dream can come true. To have an object like the SS Central America Shipwreck reveal its stories and add to that has been one of the great legacies of this whole project.
History that's worth knowing is worth having. Finest known.